Hello, my messies. It's me, Rose Messy, back with another messy video. So help me God. Thank you for tuning in. If you like this content, please like, share, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you know every time I drop a messy video. All right, you see the thumbnail. Up next is Jay-Z. The hip hop world is on its ear for all that's going on with the Sean P. Diddy Combs saga. A lot of the hip hop greats that were involved in some of the parties, even exes and girlfriends and female artists, everyone is on pins and needles for this case. Different guests that even didn't have anything to do with the hip hop world that may have been friends with Sean Combs, that attended some of these parties, or that were affiliated with him, been brand deals and things like that. Everybody is on edge right now to see what's going to happen with these so-called tapes that should be revealed and guest lists and all those things like that. But in the latest of this saga is Jay-Z has been brought in this ordeal. We know a couple of weeks ago, Busby served Jay-Z and his team with allegations from a anonymous accuser from back in 2000. Now, CNN reported this. I'm going to read this from CNN, and let's get into the mess. Okay, so Jay-Z's effort to dismiss a case accusing him of gaping a 13-year-old girl in 2000 has been denied by a judge, who also granted the Jane Doe accuser the ability to proceed anonymously, despite efforts from the rap mogul's legal team to have her reveal her identity publicly. Now, Jay-Z, whose given name is Sean Carter, has vigorously denied the accusations. In an order filed on Thursday, Judge Annalisa Torres penned a scathing decision condemning Carter's lawyers' aggressive tactics in moving to dismiss the case. Now, Carter's lawyers relentless filing of combative motions containing inflammatory language and attacks and inappropriate words, okay? A waste of judicial resources, a tactic unlikely to benefit his client. The order read, the court will not fast track the judicial process merely because counsel demands it, okay? So we all know that Jay-Z took a public stand against the accusation of him being associated with that incident that happened back in 2000. He took publicly and said it was a farce to get money from him. I think, from my understanding, if you read between the lines, Jay-Z feels like if he's pulled into this mess with Sean Combs, that it will feed money for him so that he can post a very, very large bond to get out. It's all tactics, he says, to extort money from him. So that's what Sean Carter feels like. If you read between the lines, Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z, is saying that Busby is trying to extort money from him by pulling him in on this accusation from this anonymous person to extract money to help his client's case. And we all know that for the third time, Sean P. Diddy Combs has been denied bail. Okay, let's get back to it. Now, earlier this month, Jane Doe filed an amended lawsuit that was initially filed in October, accusing Sean Diddy Combs and an anonymous celebrity of graping her after the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards. Carter was named in the amended complaint, revealing him to be the first celebrity accused of SA in connection to Combs, who was pleaded not guilty to 3 federal charges and is awaiting a criminal trial. In her complaint, Jane Doe said she was given something at a party before she was SA'd by both men. That's what she said. That's what Jane Doe is accusing, okay? She's accusing both of them of giving her something and that they both assaulted her allegedly. Okay. This is all alleged. Until this is tried, we don't know whether to believe the assailant. This is crazy. It's getting wilder and wilder, and I don't know how far this is gonna go, guys. Jay-Z is fighting really, really hard as he can to get up under this. But anyway, let's get back to the report. Carter has repeatedly denied the claims, as I stated, and has noted inconsistencies in Jane Doe's story, which she admitted to in a recent interview. While while standing by her great allegations against Carter and Combs, relying on those inconsistencies, Carter's lawyers took the unusual step of asking the judge for expedited dismissal on the grounds that the case is frivolous and unfounded. But in the climate that we're in, the Me Too movement, and this is a very sensationalized case, that's not going to be so easy. It's not going to be so easily done, okay? They're going to have to do this tooth and comb. Maybe 10 years ago, they could have done it and try to do this behind closed doors, but not now. It's too wide open of a case now, okay? Jane Doe is represented by Houston-based attorney Tony Busby, who has said he is representing at least 120 accusers of Combs, okay? Carter's attorney, Alex Superior, and let me go back and correct myself. I said that Busby was Combs' attorney. That is not true. Busby is an attorney that is representing 120 of the accusers against Combs. I want to retract what I said earlier, that Busby was Combs' lawyer. That is incorrect. He represents some of the accusers against Combs, and Carter is saying that Busby is trying to extract funds from him to better to fund the extortion for his clients, okay? For his clients. And I do apologize for that, misspoken there, okay? So, again, Doe is represented by the Houston-based attorney Tony Busby, who has said he is representing at least 120 accusers of Combs. Carter's attorney, Alex Shapiro, has taken aim at Busby, accusing him of extorting his famous client. Okay? In the judge's order, she condemned Shapiro for making such accusations against Busby, writing, "Since Carter's attorneys first appeared in this case 17 days ago, he has submitted a litany of letters and motions attempting to dismiss this case and attempting to impugn the character of the plaintiff's lawyer, many of them expounding under urgency of this case. Although Carter's attorney assails plaintiff's lawyer as having a chronic inability to follow the rules, the order continued. Carter's counsel has failed to abide by the court's clear rules." Busby told CNN via email on Thursday, "The coordinated and desperate efforts to attack me as counsel for alleged victims are falling flat, and it's beginning to look bad," okay? So CNN has reached out to Superior for a comment, as well as additional representatives for Carter. In her decision to grant Jane Doe's motion to proceed anonymously, because remember, Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z, wants Jane Doe to be publicly known. He wants her to be, he wants the public to know who she is. He doesn't want to do this anonymously. Okay? The judge wrote, "The weight of the factors tips in favor of allowing the plaintiff to remain anonymous," because it's such a sensationalized case surrounding it, okay? "At least for this stage of litigation," but noted that this decision could change, okay? Not that it won't. She said it could change because the balance of these factors will certainly shift as the case proceeds, especially if and when the parties engage in discovery. In earnest, the court intends to revisit the decision at a future date. So motion of discovery, motion of discovery is the things that the accuser has to come up with as proof of, of what happened. Now, all she has to go on is her memory, maybe if she's told someone, and things of that nature. We don't know all what her proof is, because we know that You can just say, oh, so-and-so did something to me, file a claim. Sometimes people just go ahead and settle out of court because they don't want to be tied up. The longer, it lasts in court, the longer it costs you, the more it costs you. But something like this, I guess Jay-Z said, no, I'm not settling. He's standing on his fact that he is innocent. Okay, the judge ordered the judge's order explained that factors in granting Doe to be able to proceed anonymously included the allegations concerning SA or highly sensitive, given that Jane Doe alleged that Combs and Carter gave her something and then assaulted her, allegedly, when she was only 13, as well as Busby's assertion that many of the other clients who have filed similar lawsuits against Sean Combs claims to have been threatened by Mr. Combs for their decision to speak out as well. So that's what gave the judge the fuel and the right and the law on her side to keep Jane Doe protected, to keep her anonymous for now until, the motion of discovery is presented, okay? Representatives for Combs declined to comment on the judge's decision, but previously issued a statement on Jane Doe's case. This amended complaint and the recent extortion lawsuit against Mr. Busby exposes his barrage of lawsuits against Mr. Combs for what they are: shameless publicity stunts designed to extract payments from celebrities who fear having lies spread about them, just as lies have been spread about Mr. Combs. His legal team said, denying that he ever even assaulted anyone. That's my eyes. Now, Combs said he ain't never did it. I guess innocent to proven guilty. Moving on. Speaking to reporters earlier this month, Carter's attorney called Jane Doe's case all a fantasy, in quotations, and said, we expect the case to be dismissed. If it is not, we will expect this all to crumble. So Jay-Z is banking on his legal team to nip this in the bud immediately. He wanted this dismissed, but the judge denied his dismissal, okay? On the grounds of this young lady said she was underage and that they gave her something to assist in them being able to take advantage of her. Because of the sensitive nature of the case, she wants to hear more of the motion of discovery of the, hear more of the case, hear more from the assailant and the scene. Listen, this stuff is getting real, real serious, okay? I don't know if a portal was open, a seal, or what. But 2024 has been one hell of a year, okay? We only have a few days left. I am not going to be shocked if there's some more left. I'm not going to be shocked. I won't be shocked if it spills only over until the beginning of 2025. I'm not sure. But I'm not going into 2025 this year like I did 2024. Oh, I'm on guard. Okay? I ain't taking no wooden nickels from nobody, and none of you all should either. We need to stay prayed up, fasted up, stay on your square. Have a 360-degree outlook on your life and those that you love and your surroundings. Keep your grass cut low so you can see the snakes. Do you hear me? Take no prisoners. Ain't nobody your friend. And trust no one but God. All right? And a few confidants and maybe a few family members, and you might not be able to trust them. I'm strictly dolo solo this year. I'm strictly. Okay? Period. I done made up my mind. All right? Okay, guys, that's all I have on this case. I know you've heard so much. It's just overwhelming. It's oversaturated, but I just had to put my little 2 cents in and give my opinion. Everything is alleged until proven guilty or innocent in the court of law. We already know that. This is my opinion. If you guys like my commentary, if you like my channel, if you like the way I bring my messy antidote to these serious issues, please like, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you know every time I drop a messy video. I love you all. Until next time, smooches.